Good morning, friends. Yes, here we are back outside. Hooray! We are still working towards our 1,000 hours outside for 2019. That's our goal, self-imposed goal. And yeah, so we're working at it. It means we need to spend about 2.5, a little more, hours outside a day. And for our homeschool, that is certainly doable. However, at the moment, being January, it is more challenging because of the temperatures and just weather conditions in general. It's hard to, do a lot of learning, like book learning outside. But obviously, once the weather is nice and we get into our summer and spring weather, then we'll be able to do a lot more outside. Like the kids will be able to take out a reading book or a writing sheet and they can actually do their work outside. Yeah, so don't worry. We will log all the hours that we need through the nice weather. Right now, because it's winter, we're a little behind. We're logging close to an hour a day, but I am still super pumped that we're even managing that much. So the kids were able to pull an hour on Saturday because of my son's birthday. Went outside and did lots of fun activities outside. And then Sunday, they got out with their dad and they just had tons of fun outside on Sunday. Evelyn, what did you do?
Magdalene a snow cookie.
You gave Magdalene a snow cookie? Oh, Magdalene has a snow cookie. Oh, Magdalene can't see very well. Hey, hello in there. Hello. Oh, another snow cookie. Thanks, Brooklyn. What's the temperature today, Brooklyn?
-4 or -5.
It's -5 Celsius. That's pretty good. Where should we put the Fahrenheit temperature?
Fahrenheit. What the?
Why don't I put it right above your head? Yeah, that's what it is in Fahrenheit. Pretty cool, huh? Actually, it's lovely. It's nice and warm. Would you say that's warm?
In the middle.
In the middle. Good idea, Brooklyn. Good morning, friends. Hello and welcome to Loewenwood Forest Homeschool. Wow, you can really hear the birds. It's quite warm, at least for this time of year, so the birds are out, they're chirping. Oh, it's quite nice, actually. You can see behind me here. This is where we keep our seeds, and the squirrels have not a hole in it. So yeah, they're just helping themselves. Yeah, that's why it's such a mess back here. Anyway, so I heard a question the other day, and I thought it was a fantastic question. And it was, I want to get my kids outside. I love being outside. I'm all for this, getting kids outside. I think it's a great idea. How do I get them out there? Because for a lot of us moms, and I'm no blame, no shade, nothing like that. A lot of us moms give our kids screen time, tablets or TV or whatever it is. We give them the screen time because We want them to enjoy themselves. The problem is they get too much of it. And we want them outside. We want them away from that screen. Once you've set the precedence and once they've been in front of that screen for a very long time, it is very hard to change their mind. It's very hard to shift them from that indoor screen time to outside. So how do you do it? So, I mean, obviously I don't know everything, and I'm lucky enough that my kids are quite little, and so they're not accustomed yet to having loads and loads of screen time. But definitely if you had a preteen or a teenager, that's a lot more difficult. So my advice, only from my perspective and my experience, step number one, if it's that big of a shift from being inside to outside, bring as much of the inside out. If you must, give them the screen and make them sit outside and play the game or be on the computer or whatever. At least they're outside breathing the fresh air. Okay? Just baby steps, that transition. If you're lucky enough like me and you don't have to really tug them away from that screen as much as possible, the next step is bring what they enjoy outside. My daughter, who's not a big fan of being outdoors, she does enjoy competition. So the number one way to get her outside is to make it a contest. Hey, who can slide down the hill the fastest? Hey, who can get their boots on the fastest? You know, whatever it is, you turn it into a competition. She is all in. So that's the one way to motivate her to get her outside. My son, he's easy. He just has such an imagination that you say, I saw a bunch of sticks outside. That would make an excellent fort. That's all you got to do. The youngers, I do find, like my very, very littles, like I'm talking 2 years old and younger, they just want to be where mommy or daddy are. So that's pretty easy to motivate them. Like mommy's going outside, they want to go outside. But that can be a lot trickier because snow stuff, you know, the amount that we have to wear, it's cumbersome. It gets in the way of movement. That's tough. That's hard on little ones. And it's just a matter of exposure. So over time, they learned how to move in the gear they have to wear. They learn how to navigate the slippery snow. They learn and they start to find their own fun. And of course, you have to look at it through their eyes. So you have to try and help them find as much fun as you can. Take them tobogganing, have them look at the birds, feed the birds in the winter. That's a lot of fun for littles. Yeah, you just really have to follow your child's lead when they're really, really little. But you still have to make the effort as the parent to get them out the door. In a lot of ways, I find the hardest person to motivate, this person. If it's really cold out, I'm not always a fan of heading outdoors. So having this challenge for me, this is what's prompting me to get out. So my question today is, how do you motivate kids to get out the door?
Can I go get a piece to Evelyn?
Yeah. Might as well take one for Jackson too.
Okay.
And sometimes the best way to get them outside is give them a piece of gum. Whatever works. Yeah, I'll come with you guys. You want me to slide with you? Yeah? We'll go up the hill? Carolyn! Carolyn, you gonna go up the hill?
Mama, guess where I went? On the sliding hill, like this. Right into here.
Oh, that's cool. So you just follow Daddy's trail?
Yep.
Nice. Ready? Ready, Brooklyn?
Yeah. Oh no.
Alright, you wanting in, Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been out more than 1 hour.
Yeah, not by much though. You ready to go in, Evelyn? Yeah. Are you ready to go in, Jackson?
I'm too hot.
You're too hot? You want to go in because you're hot?
No.
Oh.
I need to take off my coat.
Oh. Carolyn fell asleep, so I just put her in the van there with the door open.
Do it. Let's do it. We're gonna go until 3. They can go in early.
No, mine has to go in when the girls go in. I have to keep an eye on everyone. Speaking of keeping an eye on someone, you've just abandoned the baby. is our total time for today.